Okay, people, for too long I've been putting this off, talking about the worst cars in the Grand Theft Auto series. So, without further ado, I give you the top 10 worst cars in the Grand Theft Auto series. Coming in at number 10, we have the Regina, a basic station wagon from the 1980s, and it looks like something my grandma would have driven back in the 1980s. This by far is one of the slowest cars in the game, however it does have remarkably good handling. Coming in at number 9 is a car that I have personal issues with, and that would be the utility van. Basically, it's a rancher that's been transformed for utility uses. Now, as you might expect, the utility van has slow acceleration. It also has slow speeds. It has virtually no off-road capabilities. Actually, the more I think about it, the utility van is more like the Walton, only worse. And this upsets me because we don't need two versions of the exact same vehicle, where the only difference is the styling. Not to mention the fact it's based off the Rancher, one of the better cars in the game. And you're telling me that this one variation has to suck balls? And also, why is it called a utility van? It's a fucking truck. God damn it. I mean, seriously, does this look like a van to you? It's a truck. Coming in at number 8 is none other than the Idaho, a two-door sedan that looks like the bastard child of a Buick and a Chevy Impala. Now, this car does have some averagely good speed, but the acceleration sucks and its handling sucks. To be honest, it's a step down from the Esperanto. Not to mention, it looks like something my grandfather would drive. I'm actually rather thankful that it was dropped from San Andreas. I hope to God it never comes back. At number 7, we have the Landstalker. This car first debuted in the Grand Theft Auto 3. Now, if you know anything about SUVs, back in the mid-90s, or was it, well, back in the 90s, SUVs were known for flipping over, and this was a joke incorporated into this vehicle in the game. Because in the game it had piss-poor handling, and it would flip on a dime. These attributes would be again carried over in Vice City. However, by the time San Andreas came along, it had actually become a pretty average vehicle. However, I cannot overlook the fact that they took so long to actually make it better. I mean, 3 games to actually do some improvements on this thing? Come on. At number 6, we have kind of a toss-up, a tie, between two vans, the Rumpo and the Pony. These are two vans which seem to be based off the Dodge Caravan, only in panel version form. And the only real difference in the appearance is that one is like a conversion van, it sits up taller. Anyway, as far as statistics go, they're both slow, they both have crappy ass handling. The only difference stat-wise is that the taller one has a tendency to flip, more top-heavy. However, that's only part of the reason I am so pissed off at these vans. Actually, I'm more or less pissed off at Rockstar. You see, here's a little-known fact. Originally, the tall van was known as the Pony, and the little short van was known as the Rumpo. But guess what? When Vice City came along, they did a name swap. The tall van became the Rumpo, and the little short van became the Pony. Why? I don't know. But I found the name swap to be confusing and unnecessary. And although I know they're just vans, I thought that the original names worked perfectly for each. Totally unnecessary to swap them around and confuse me. Next we have up is the Benson, a little box truck that's slow in almost every meaning of the word, and it's also rather top-heavy. Probably one of the smallest top-heavy vehicles in the game. Coming in at number 4, we have the Mule, a very larger box truck by comparison. This truck has lousy handling, poor-ass acceleration, but an average top speed. Unfortunately, it has got to be one of the most unstable vehicles in the whole fucking game. I swear, it doesn't take much to flip this thing. A bump, a nick, you name it. You hit anything, and there's a good chance it's gonna fucking flip over. Coming in at number 3, we have the Stallion. Probably one of the most well-known cars in the Grand Theft Auto series. Now, the Stallion seems to be based off a GTO, and it's just as fast. Unfortunately, it handles like shit. I swear, out of all the cars that have horrible, craptacular handling, this one gives me more headaches than I can care to remember. I mean, it's super fast, but yet you can't handle it. The car will fishtail, just goes everywhere when you're driving it. About the only thing I'd really recommend it for is a drag race. And another thing, the car is so fucking fast, and the bad handling, that's a bad combination. I mean, I do a peel out, I do a damn 360. I mean, I swear, it has got to be one of the worst muscle cars in the game. I mean, I know cars like the Clover have bad handling, but this one just takes the fucking cake. At number 2, we have the Manana. Probably by far one of the most craptacular cars ever made for the Grand Theft Auto series. As you could probably guess, the Manana is small, so that's a definitely negative. It's not very fast, another negative. About the only positive I can say about the Manana is that the car has rather good handling. But that kind of doesn't really make up for all the car's shortcomings. Oh, and also before I forget, Manana is Spanish for tomorrow. Now I know there's a joke in there somewhere, but I'm not even going to bother with it. And at number 1 is a car I'm pretty sure you saw this coming. The Perennial. This car has all the worst attributes in the whole fucking game. It's slow. It has zero handling. It gets beaten around like a rag doll in a police chase. I mean, I swear, if you use this car in a police chase, you will get fucked up the ass every god motherfucking damn time, I swear to God. Damn it, I hate this car. So anyway, those are the top 10 cars which I feel are the worst of the worst. Feel free to comment, reply, or even make your own list. That'd be fun. Anyway, see you later.